If you sell an online service and work with clients online, you need a portfolio website. If you're interested in having more clients and having those clients come to you, charging those clients more money, and future-proofing your career, ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the major benefits that come with having a portfolio website. And for me, I know my portfolio was the key to personal freedom through my career. You may have noticed that recently there's been a big rise in the amount of people in your industry. With the accessibility of online courses now, suddenly so many people are able to learn the skills to perform a whole number of services, and they can do them from anywhere in the world. So it's never been more important to stand out in whatever it is that you do. This video has a very simple premise: convince you that you should get a portfolio website and buy your own domain name. If you're a UX designer, a web designer like me, a developer, of course it's my job, I build websites. But you might be saying, if I'm a journalist, if I'm a public speaker, if I'm a voice coach, if I'm a marketer, an SEO specialist, do I need a website? I would say yes, it is highly recommended. If you want to get more clients, have those clients find you, charge them more money, and future-proof your career, this portfolio website is going to help you do that. And it's actually one of the first steps you can to future-proof your career and develop your career. I want you to ask yourself right now, how many people in your industry have their own website with their own domain name? Now, chances are it's not very many. If you're a journalist, let's say journalist, for example, might have a blog maybe, but as for a portfolio website that really sells your services, sells your personal brand, most people, especially coming out of university, will not have this. And because of this means you're in a great position to be noticed and to stand out. You automatically seem more established, more experienced, and more qualified than your peers that don't have the website. Think about this for a moment. If you're a manager and you're hiring a new person for your team, let's say you're a journalist and you want a new writer on your team, you notice that one of the 20 applicants for this job put through their portfolio website link. And you're like, okay, this is quite interesting. You go to their website and you find a beautifully designed, concise website with a lot of good work on it. And you're impressed because now you're thinking, okay, is this person famous? Is this person an influencer? This person is all of a sudden in a whole new echelon from all the other contestants for this job because they have stood out correctly by building a portfolio website. So in most industries, by having a portfolio website, you're in the top 1% or 0.5% of people because you have actually gone the extra mile to build your own personal platform. And this is what I really want to get home here, is that we're in the age of personal branding. Okay, everyone has social media, everyone has some sort of online presence, but this is different to your own website. Okay, everyone has social media, only a select few professionals that are really serious about what they do or they're famous have a portfolio website. And by building the portfolio website, you have gone that extra mile to put yourself ahead of the rest and give yourself a lot more opportunities than your peers who don't have a website. Because you can share your website over social media, you can share links to it, you can share case studies, projects, examples of your work, you can share testimonials on there. It's even just by having a website with yourname.com, it makes you look very professional and very serious about what you do. Regardless if you can back it up with the skills, okay, like that's your responsibility. If you can do the job or not, that's up to you. What my job here is to help you sell yourself and help you give yourself the most opportunities that you can get. You can be fired from a job, okay? You can be laid off. Whatever happens, you will always have your website and you will always have your domain name. And if you keep growing these with you, your portfolio website protects you because no matter what happens to you in your career, you will always have that platform. It helps future-proof your work as you're growing your career. This is why content creators and people that write blog posts, make YouTube content, are actually much safer than normal employees. It's because they're building a personal brand and they're not working for a company, they're often working for themselves, they're freelancing. Because people say going up on my own and freelancing is risky. I actually beg to differ. I would say that staying at a company, working for someone else's brand and having no exposure for yourself, that is risky. So even if you work for an agency, even if you work for an employer, I would still highly recommend you getting your personal portfolio to start to build your personal brand. And this is going to help future-proof your career. because no matter what happens, you will always own your own platform, and that platform will help you get more work, more clients, and it will help you grow your own personal brand. So hopefully you're convinced now. And so what are your next steps? Okay, first step is to go to GoDaddy.com or any domain name provider and buy your own domain name. FinnDollamore.com, I have a less common name, so I could get the .com. That's your priority. If you can't get .com, get .design, .co, .pro, .me. There are a lot of these suffixes that you can have on your domain, and you can get pretty affordable ones. So that's your first step, is to buy the domain name. And the final task that I would recommend you do is to check out my video where I break down my portfolio, because that generates leads for me every week. It helps me put food on the table, and it allows me to live this international lifestyle, this remote lifestyle that I have built. Stay tuned for more content about portfolios and how they can help you build the lifestyle that you desire. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.